Here's our last example for 4.1, so this video should be fairly short. This one is a little bit different than the first two examples. So they gave us a small country with 5 states, and here's the total population, 27.4 million. And notice they've given us the quota. So normally this is what we're trying to find, is the quota, but in this case they've given us the quota. So the first thing it asks for total number of seats. So if all of these are seats, right, that's what the quota tells us, is how many seats they deserve. If I want the total number of seats, I just need to add all of these together. So notice this is seats and not population. All right, so I'm going to add the 41.2, the 31.9, 24.8, 22.6, and 16.5. And that total comes out to be 137. So that answers the first question. Okay, now the standard divisor, remember, is total population divided by number of seats. So we just found the number of seats, right? So we've got the denominator. But total population is given in the problem. I have to be a little bit careful. I don't want to put it as 27.4. So if it's 27,400,000, that's going to be 27,400,000. All right, so let's put that in. And that comes out to be 200,000. So remember, we're dealing with a country and a legislature, so this is going to be people per seat. All right, now the next part's a little tricky. It asks us to find the population of each state. So if I take our formula for quota, let me just do quota of A. I don't want the quota, I already have that. What I want is this number right here. So if I were to take this equation and multiply both sides by the standard divisor, notice it would cancel over here, and then that solved for population. So I would get the standard divisor times the quota of A would equal the population of A. So this gives me a formula for population. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to put this on the left. The population of A is going to be the standard divisor times the quota of A. We just found our standard divisor to be 200,000. And if we read up in the chart, the quota for A is 41.2. All right, so if I multiply that together, these are going to be populations, so they should be big numbers. So this is 8,240,000. So this is total population for state A. So for state B, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to use B's quota instead of A's. So that'll be 200,000 times 31.9. And that comes out 6,380,000. So if the quota is lower, then the population should be a little bit lower as well. So we're kind of should be going down as we go across. So the population of C will be the standard divisor times the quota of C. So 200,000 times 24.8. And that comes out 4,960,000. Okay, so population of D will be the standard divisor times the quota of D. So 200,000 times 22.6. And that comes out 4,520,000. So slightly lower population. And then our last one is going to be the population of E. So standard divisor times the quota of E. So standard divisor stays the same every time. We just replace with the new quota. I'm sorry, I went totally off the page there. So here you can catch back up on that. And this last one is the smallest at $3,300,000. Now if you wanted to do a check, you could add all of these together and it should give you back your total population of 27,400,000.